Hello, it's fishbulbgeek, and I am excited because today we are going to. Actually, am I going to finish this game? I'm not sure how long this is. It might take two parts, but we are going to descend into the lair of the mother and finally finish this fight. Yeah, I'm excited. And with any luck, it won't glitch like the last episode did, or the last fight did, I suppose, because I obviously didn't show all the times it glitched. But oh my god, that was so frustrating last time. This time should go smoother, with any luck. Ooh, Anders leveled up as well. Let's do that quickly. Point in that. Let's give you some more willpower. Any mana pool is good for you. Not really sure what I want to give you. You've already got Crushing Prison. Any good passives for you? No, it doesn't look like there's going to be any good passives. And you're already set up. I wonder if I should give you rock armor. Keep 40, that's not brilliant. Except you don't use arcane shield. That's kind of cool. If I was playing as a mage, I'd probably go for something like that. Do you know what? Why not? We're so close to the end now, I don't suppose it really matters that much. Yes, and I suppose we haven't actually gone underground yet. Kind of feels like we have, but we haven't actually, so yeah, it's kind of cool. It's suddenly night time. We are what are these, Tevinter ruins of some sort?
How do the Templars always find
I think we're going to get some good darkspawn on darkspawn action here, because it's the two factions, the Architect and the Mother, are fighting. As they have been since the beginning. Loving the creepy music. I'm not sure which DLC, because I want to do this. There's still 3 bits of DLC for this game that I want to do. Golems of Amarak is quite fun. There's Leliana's song, which isn't long, but I'm going to do it because I like it, because it sort of shows how Leliana was before the start of the game. A little bit of what happened and why she was in the Chantry in Lothering in the first place, and her history with... Oh my god, I've forgotten her name. The Orlesian, who we killed. God, what is her name? Fadewalker, that sounded interesting. Yeah, so that's not going to take long, and I'm saving the Morgan DLC till the end. It's the last one that I'm going to do. Ooh, Armored Ogre. I'm astonished I have eyes on him, actually. Let's try and sneak a bit more round. Oh, he's coming for me. Oh, did that work on him? Did, but not for very long. Right, now back away. Yes. At least he's not got me in his grip. Where is everyone else? Uh-oh. Right, let's get some space. Oh, they must have took him out from behind. Awesome. Or did I get off on a stamina draft? Okay. There's lots of little areas to go into. I can see something shimmering over here. So yeah, I like the one where you go after Morrigan, which is obviously set after. Well, I guess canonically for my character, at least, it's obviously going to be set after the end of the first game, where she disappears with her demon god. It's not really demon god, archdemon baby, archdemon soul baby pregnancy. That looks like the way I'm supposed to go. What else was up here? And obviously, I will have done this canonically for my character, so it would be set after this section. So going after her will be after I've done all this and settled Amaranthine, and then my warden goes off to do her thing. I guess it doesn't really matter what order I do Leliana's Song and the Golems of Amgarak, because the Golems of Amgarak will obviously occur between this and going after Morrigan. Oh, it's a high dragon. I completely forgot about the dragon. Can you believe that? Where's the dragon going? Not very far. Oh yeah, my warden just loves to summon spiders when she's not on control. Why would you get that close? You've got a hell of a range on your bow. What is wrong with you, warden? Yes! Now that was fun. Ooh! Oh, have I finally got a hat that I'm going to enjoy wearing? Oh, I'm excited if I have. It might have taken me till the end of the game, but yeah, I'll have a whole set of hide. Yes. Years of sweat, although it's too well made to discard. Well, that's disgusting. I'm not sure I like that description. But finally, I've got all high dragon armor, and it is a slightly different shade. I still wish that I could have got all that black armor. That would have been much cooler. Ooh, Fade Walker. Who's that going to be for? That's going to be for. That is going to be for Anders. It is better. Willpower, that's a good one. Defense, much better. Spirit resistance versus electricity resistance. Meh, who cares? They mistakenly buried her. Ooh, that's disgusting. Equip. I kind of wish that was High Dragon now, but still, that's pretty decent. Don't think there's anything else. Nope, okay. Well, it took till the end of the game, but I finally got a decent hat. Onwards we go, deeper and deeper underground. Crystals of the Imperium. Right, which one's that? I think I know which one that is, but let's just have a look. So, yeah, depths of depravity. Likely resides within. Well, yes, yes it is. What's this one? Did I? Did not realise that. Well, it's a very linear path. So it's not like we're really going to miss anything.
Are you happy?
Did I unlock that mission before actually picking up the crystal? And that is an invisible wall. If we can go out that side, I would have preferred it if you'd put an actual barrier. Actually, no. They have kind of... I wish they'd just kept it as a wall, though, because that looks like you should be able to go over there. Oh, yeah, you don't have a jump button in this game.
No end.
I was so excited playing Inquisition and I found a jump button.
I'll get on it.
I think I've literally squeed over it for, like, the first 5 minutes of gameplay. I'm not embarrassed to admit that, it's true.
Now then. I'll get on it.
Alright, I'm blocked, but that's fine because... Oh, I must have picked it up. Stairs. I should have some decent height advantage here, but I clearly don't.
Got it.
Heretic Disciple. I don't know what side the Heretic Disciple's on. Oof! Is that over 1,000 for that hit? That's outstanding. Oh, that might not save him. Please save him.
What in horror have I ripped you apart?
There you go, that's why I've got Anders. I mean, I have got an awful lot of healing potions, so I could have done it manually as well, but still. Alright, so clearly I have to go that way. Another crystal. Will of the Unyielding. Is that... Oh, special abilities available. I think this is what I can use. Other terrorists still remain dormant. Right. Right, what was that necklace that I found? Oh, Will of the Unyielding is a mage thing, probably. No, I kind of like what he's got, actually. Now, how do I use that? That must be... Is that under advanced? Oh, it is. Now reactivated. A single target with fire. Stunning all creatures, that could be useful. Do I only get to use each one once? Trust me, that's not going to happen. So there's 3 towers I can activate. Honestly, I don't think they should show these until you've actually unlocked them, so then you don't know what's coming or how many are in, or even that is a potential thing, because it's not going to be. It really isn't. Not in my game. Right, so I can't do anything else up here, so... Oh, do I find another crystal here? Yes. Which, I'm guessing I'll find the others along the way.
Alright, alright. Bad action! Show them no mercy!
Well, that was a brave choice of you to come straight for me. Yeah, I'm not going to feel bad if I have to do a lot of running back and forth to get all of those crystals. What have I picked up? 3? 4? I've already lost track. Unbelievable. It should be really... Oh, what's going on here? No.
And so we meet again. No, Uther. That is not how this must begin. I owe you an apology, Commander. When last we met, I intended to explain myself. Fate, however, intervened. I restrained you, only to prevent the misunderstanding that occurred with the rest of your order.
Yeah, the sort of misunderstanding that ends with a field of dead bodies. I get those sometimes.
I sent the Withered to ask for the Grey Warden's help. I should have anticipated that you might view our approach as an attack. I am rarely able to judge how your kind will react. It was most unfortunate. The Grey Wardens that were brought to me were already dead. I took their blood.
Lies.
As I took yours, because I had little choice. Things have not gone as I planned. I only ask that you hear me out. Should you still wish to slay me afterwards, you may try.
See, we already know he's lying because we did the last wish for that Grey Warden that had his legs crushed. If he was alive, then the others were probably alive as well. So he's clearly lying. Clearly lying. Except I want to know his story. I will hear him out, but I'm still going to murder him.
My kind has ever been driven to seek out the old gods. This is our nature. When we find one, a blight is begun. Each time we attack your surface lands and you fight back until we are defeated. To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion. For that, I need Grey Warden blood.
Creepy bastard. Hopefully I'll get a chance to ask all these questions.
In order to become what you are, you drink the blood of my kind. To transform. Similarly, we must transform. I have created a version of your joining that uses the blood of Grey Wardens. You take the taint into yourself. What we take is your resistance. That is how my brethren are freed. In your blood lies the key to their immunity against the call of the old gods.
I like my blood where it is, in my veins.
Oh, what has just happened?
Once they are freed, the darkspawn think for themselves. They speak, they act. Some, however, have reacted poorly. They are flawed and they rage against me. The mother gathers them to stop me, as she seeks to stop you. I cannot defeat the mother alone, and I cannot free the darkspawn unless she is defeated. Our goals are the same.
Darkspawn or no, he has a good point. Do we really want to keep killing each other forever?
Help me kill the mother, and after it is done, I will leave to continue my work. I was born as I am, an outsider amongst my kind. Why? I do not know. Why do some of your kind become Grey Wardens? Why do some possess magic? I have no answers. And how would they know when the choice has been deprived of them? Without choice, there is only one path before them, and that leads to the Blight. I believe there is another way. My most flawed creation. Freedom drove her mad, and she has poisoned the minds of the others. She has influence with the ones who have not been freed, and she gathers them as an army. I do not seek to rule, my brethren. I only seek to release them from their chains.
It is perverse, but not actually. I mean, that is hypocritical considering what we do to become wardens. But I'm not going to help you. This ends here. Also, Nathaniel, you're a moron.
Looks like you're passing up an interesting opportunity. But who am I to say?
But we could have stopped this cycle of blights and old gods.
How very unfortunate. But I cannot blame you. You are as bound to your nature as we are to ours. I am sorry, Uther. It appears that I will not be able to keep my promise after all.
Yeah, you guys are going to regret those statements when we find out what he's really about.
Fighting to preserve my destiny.
Get your weapons out. There's darkspawn ahead.
Shocking, they disapprove. Anders doesn't. Anders has his head screwed on, right? He wanted to save Amaranthine without being persuaded, and he doesn't care about working with the darkspawn. Seriously, you guys are idiots. Let's see if this will do any. Oh, I don't have the range. That's annoying.
Got it.
Tell you what, let's use that. Oh, hello, Uther. Can I get close enough to do some good damage? Oh, let's use an acid. I don't actually know if that'll work on him. Oh gosh, darn it. Oh gosh. This could be harder than I anticipated. Come on, Anders. Feel free to. Oh right, I don't have cook heal.
Just call me the Reaper.
Right. Let's get you potent. That did not do nearly as much to Right, now is it revival? Group heal. Are they near enough to be in range for revival? Can I get both of them at the same time? I hope so. And now, let's see, do I have enough time for group heal? Yep, and straight up heal. Oh, actually regeneration for you. And I can't use regeneration again, but I can use heal on you. And if I can find it, I can use crushing prison, hopefully. Did I cast that on him? I'm not sure. Have I given everybody frost weapons? I don't think I have. I'm not going to use those. Wait, where is oh no, frost weapons is sustained. Now, what else can I use to help people out? No, let's see if I've... It's fun playing as a mage. Mages are good. Don't need to use that. Right, I'm gonna go back to me. Do I have... It doesn't matter if I've got stamina drafts or not, I'll just wait. Did Uther go down already? Oh, she did. Yeah, I'm happy I've killed him. Dog's Dodger. See what that is. Died at some point. Strength and dexterity. No, I kind of like that on Nathaniel. Yeah, you can keep one for the ditch. Oh, like Ogren, the contents smell vile. That's terrible. Surely I would have made him take a bath.
I don't think we should dally here.
I don't think we're going to dally here either. Yeah, if I'd kept him as an ally... Oh. Ooh. You might be about to get... Yeah, I thought that was going to be a crystal. Alright, so that's another Tevinter Tower. So obviously if we kept him alive, we could have used him as... What was his power? Fire? What does it say under... Yeah, we're not going to get Architect's Pyre, obviously. But we've got Stunning, which is good because I'm sure we're going to get swarmed by children's or grubs. Single target fire, that's also a good one. Tower of Healing will be useful. Yeah, now an ally. Well, no, he's now dead actually, so not as much of an ally as you might have wanted. So, Belt of the Arc. Okay, so Anders. Yes. And nobody cares about that, nobody cares about that, nobody cares about that. Ooh, I like the mana regeneration. I still don't know why they say... Does it look better than what he's wearing? Kind of? Okay, we'll rock it for a while. I'm not actually convinced I like it, but we'll go with it. So, we've got to fight our way down another series. It's obviously just repeating the same steps across the bridge, another tower, find more crystals, and then we'll be on to the lair of the mother.
Get you a ladder. You can get off my back.
Ah man, they're really creepy, aren't they, the adult childers? They're like grubs with too many legs. Very, very creepy. Ooh, Vestments of Arthemiel. He is an old god. Worshipper of Arthemiel, the Dragon of Beauty. Yes. Much, much better looking. Yes, we'll keep you in them. I'm not even convinced about the benefits of the armor, but they look a lot better.
I'm done with you.
My favorite part!
I'll get on it.
If I ever felt like cosplaying as a mage, that would be the kind of outfit I'd go for, with the sexy furry shoulders. Because they're better than anything else the mages get. Well, no, some of the mages stuff that you get in Inquisition looks good. You can get some nice kind of nice looking armor sets, which is a lot better than what you get here, but yeah. It's mildly better. Mildly.
No end to these blasted things. Can I get you a ladder? You can get me a ladder.
Oh, he's already knocked me. Oh no, he's picked me up. That's even worse. Gosh darn it. I think he cast regeneration on me, so that's probably why I'm still alive. And luckily, not sure, I think it was Ogren that took him out. Good guy, Ogren. He's almost certainly got... Oh, I kind of thought he was going to have a crystal on him.
I'll get on it.
Yeah, probably not going to get one out of the grub, but oh, we're going down this side today.
Run while you're
If you're willing to funnel yourselves up like that, I'm willing to take the advantage.
Can I get you a ladder? You can get off my back. It's a good day to die. Let's see what you're made of.
Yeah, having headphones and playing this game gives you a new appreciation for the creepy noises these things make.
Kill them all. Now's better than later.
Oh, is that a mage over there? It is.
Now's better than later.
I think that does pinning shots as well, maybe? Ooh, that was a good group shot, wasn't it? Lots of stun. I think there's, what, one more crystal I have to find? Oh no, I've got them all. Oh no, I do have to find another crystal. Is it in this chest? Please be in this chest.
Anything else?
Can you imagine if you didn't have a rogue or you weren't high enough level to unlock that and you couldn't get that last crystal? I mean, the odds of that are extremely low at this stage in the game, but still. Yes, we now have all of the towers. Healing, flame, stunning. That shouldn't even show, it really shouldn't. I wish they'd come up with a different way to do that. One shot only with each, but yes, let's go into the nest. And that's not a creepy name at all, is it? Yuck, that's even more disgusting than what we faced in the deep roads that going after Branca. Still, it's a good looking room, isn't it? You get a hint of space and depth, and I don't know how she's spawning these new ones, but still. It's a decent fight.
if it isn't the hero of the hour. The slayer of the mighty father, come to claim a reward. Oh, what a delicious day.
That's a lot of nipples.
They just get bigger and uglier, don't they?
What is that?
Has the Grey Warden come now to slay the mother too? Will she join the father in oblivion? Answers? My, but you are brave. Once, beautiful music sang to us from the deep, called us near. We would search for that voice. But the father, he was flawed. He heard only a twisted shadow of it. He hated what it did to us. He said he wanted to free us, but all he brought us was silence. Dreadful silence. But now the father is gone. The mother can take her children deep into the earth and care for them, safe and sound.
No, she's got more to tell us.
The mother knows your ways. You will not let her be, no, not after what she's done. So it must end. It all must come crashing down. Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
Twisted creatures.
Well, that's a bit strange. I expected
I'll get on it.
something. No, don't go after. Just straight up go after the mother. No. That's annoying.
I'll get on it.
No, after the mother. Just wear her down. Actually. Can I? Alright, fine, I'll just do it on the mother.
Get you a ladder. You can get us more time.
Do not get stunned in the middle of this.
Now's better than later.
Please survive long enough. Take the poultice. Oh no. Oh no, do not let me die. I'm about to... Oh. Oh. Right.
As quickly as I can. Destructive forces of nature coming right on.
Right, okay. Clearly, revival is needed to get me up. Why didn't that work? Did I not finish casting it?
I'll do it.
Oh, I got stunned. That's why. Have time to cast it, please. Please get me up.
What is your command?
Oh, don't pick me up again. Don't pick me up again. Move, move, move. Get away, get away. Quick heal. I think he's just cast that on me. Am I stuck? What's going on? Ah, am I dead again? Oh no. He's keeping me alive somehow, but... I'm not going to use healing, but... It says target, but it's more of an area of effect type of thing. Right. Let's use that again. I've got Dworkin's bombs. Where are they? Ooh, elemental grenade. I don't have the range, that's frustrating. Elemental grenade. I want it more... Oh, wrong one. Going to use all the bombs on this one. Feel free to do something useful.
Got it.
I think I'm going to use that stunning one to try and help out here. And I think I might actually use grenades on these guys, because there's an awful lot of them. Oh, I think they might be immune to this as well.
You don't stand a chance!
There's a nice big explosion. Can I get some distance? Right. Right, you know what? Kill these guys instead. Oh, I don't have any decent talent, so let's try and do that again.
Got it.
Alright, maybe just a grenade will take care of these guys.
Get your light. You can get off my back.
Is he stuck? He looks stuck, annoyingly. This might do something if they start coming in. He's still stuck, that's really annoying. Ooh, can I use the Tower of Healing? Will that revive him? I don't think it will.
Got it. I'll get on it.
That sounded like a squeak.
Now better than they.
Summon a bear. Can I get... Do I have any more luring potions? Yes. And let's use revival. Now, where is he? There he is.
Consider it done.
What is your command?
She's going down. Look at that. She's going down. Ogren might be stuck. Yes! That wasn't so bad. I dug out a sword just to stab her a couple of times. Interesting. I'd rather have put an arrow in her eye, like, but... I wonder if you're only allied with the Architect that she reveals that he's the one that started the Blight. Which is why the very first time I played this, I allied with the architect, and then found out afterwards that he's the one that caused the blight that we've just defeated. And every other time since then, I've always killed the architect. So I wonder if it's revealed in other background information that I could have picked up before. I think maybe she only tells you if you're allied with him, but I've killed him, so maybe she doesn't see it as relevant, or maybe there's a conversational path I never took. Hard to say. But yeah, Nathaniel Ogren, why would you trust a darkspawn? We are Grey Wardens. You've just lived through blights. Actually, no, Nathaniel didn't. He was very, very safe in Kirkwall, because the blight was only in Ferelden. So yeah, he technically didn't. Yeah, we are sworn enemies, and the architect kidnapped us. No, the architect attacked the keep, took the wardens away. He says they were only dead, but we know he's a liar because we found, I forget his name, the other Grey Warden, alive before he succumbed to his wounds just after giving us his final wishes about the ring. So we know that's a lie. He stole our blood. Can't really comment on the fact that he stole our blood for a twisted experiment, given that we steal darkspawn blood to become Grey Wardens. That's neither here nor there, but still, why would you trust him? He's so untrustworthy. I'm so glad. I love killing him. I do love killing him. So, after the deaths of both the architect and the mother, nearly all the remaining darkspawn fled back into the deep roads. I wonder if there's any talking ones left, or if they just kill each other. Because yes, they were influenced by either the mother or, I suppose, you could say father or architect. But some of them were still talky. They probably just die out. They're not going to raise any more without the architect or the mother, I suppose. Although some of the architect's disciples likely escaped. Oh yes, escaped into deep roads with the rest of their brethren. They have so far shown no inclination towards vengeance against the Grey Wardens who killed their saviour. Yet the deep roads remain plagued by the darkspawn, as always, and it seems certain that in time another blight will begin. The danger may have passed for now, but the cycle of the old gods continues. What blight is this? Is the one we've just had? Is that the fourth? The fifth, maybe? The fifth blight? I can't remember exactly what blight it is, but surely there are only so many old gods. I think there was 7 or 9 or something like that. So surely once they've all the dragons have been found, what's going to happen then? Word of the Grey Warden's heroic salvation of Amaranthine spread like wildfire. When the magnitude of the losses Vigil's Keep came to light, sympathy drove generous donations from all over Ferelden into the region's coffers. Amaranthine was restored to her former glory within a year, Vigil's Keep in 5. Because of the Warden's support for law and order in Amaranthine, Constable Aiden and his men were able to distribute the smugglers' goods to the battered survivors in the grueling days that followed the Darkspawn defeat. Although the war devastated many farms in the Arling, all agreed the loss would have been greater without soldiers for protection. The farmholders developed a certain reverence for the Warden Commander, as well as an ongoing reliance on the Grey Wardens for order and protection. I'm convinced that wow, I only did one thing for the Blight Orphans, the unconditional generosity. It's a bit weird. I never actually bothered completing that because they just rip you off. The only benefit you get is this card at the end. It means nothing. But I only did. But apparently you can get that by only doing one thing. What was it? Maybe 2 things I did for them before I decided enough was enough. Vigil's Keep stood alone against a horde of darkspawn. The Mother's forces outnumbered the Vigil's defenders many times over. Please let this be good stuff. Sturdy dwarven walls proved impervious to any boulder an ogre could throw. The Vigil soldiers, clad in silverite, each felled a dozen darkspawn before they died. The Vigil held 1 night, then 2, then a week, and eventually the attacking horde broke upon her walls. The keep developed an almost mythic reputation, the few survivors immortalized in song and legend. Yes! That's the result I wanted. Okay, they died, but they died well. Peace allowed the wardens to replenish their numbers. Soon Vigil's Keep bore a capable army with wardens at its core. From their ranks emerged new heroes to challenge threats to Amaranthine and all of Ferelden. Through taxes and levies, the Vigil was rebuilt. Years later, Waldrick Glavnock stood on the battlements and he pronounced that the defences were acceptable. He would never speak more highly of any human engineering. Dark whispers of conspiracy against the wardens fell silent after a rash of accidents and disappearance culminated in the apparent suicide of Ban Esmerel. The nobles of Amaranthine remained dutiful. Some even suggest they were cowed into submission. Among the many legends that the Vigil spawned was one of the great heroes of the next age, a sheepherder turned soldier by the name of Sir Alec the Valiant, who eventually founded an order of knights that lasted 1,000 years. Oh, is that? Oh, I know that one. That's the... yeah, I didn't want to kill him. That would have been cruel. Sir Alec the Valiant. Wow. Yes, the command. Well, he wasn't the commander's blade. It was actually I gave it to Nathaniel. But the commander's blade, Vigilance, crafted from the bones of an ancient dragon, was boldly stolen by Antivan crows. The blade changed hands many times thereafter, with some master swordsmen pursuing the weapon their entire lives. Some claim that this legendary blade has had a life of its own and that its power is steadily growing. Thieving gits. Dworkin Glavnock further refined his lyrium sand explosives, but left the warden's employ after Quinari mercenaries tried to assassinate him. Although the dwarven bombardier took his secrets with him, the learned say he left clues for others to follow in his footsteps. Dwarfs, always after the Quinari secrets. The Vigil soldiers, wearing the distinctive silverite armour that Master Wade crafted, came to be known as the Silver Order. Under the tutelage of the Wardens, the Silver Order developed into one of Ferelden's most revered military forces, a lasting memory of the Vigil's famous commander. Apparently Villano leaves. With Villano gone from the region, the pilgrim's path began to see traffic again. The massacre of the militiamen and the merchants, however, led to hostilities between the neighbouring human settlements and any Dalish clans that passed by. Ah, Villana, that's why we hate you. One human villager soon kidnapped and murdered a Dalish child. The clans reacted by giving the Wending Wood a wide berth, but both sides know that at some point the elves will return for revenge. Yeah, they kind of will, and... well, if you kidnapped and murdered a Dalish child, justice has to be performed in some fashion, and I think it's going to go badly for the humans. A few years after Calharol was emptied of darkspawn, Orzammar began sending expeditions to rediscover the knowledge of smithing that had been lost within the Tig. Eventually, House Helmi decided that Calharol was too important to be abandoned. At tremendous cost of dwarven lives, they cleared the tunnels leading to Calharol of all darkspawn, making the road between Orzammar and the fortress safe again. Calharol was reclaimed for Orzammar once and for all. As promised, Valdrick and Dworkin presented Orzamar's Shaprit with the stone marker that told of how Calharol's castless had taken up arms against the Darkspawn. The commander of the Grey was invited to Orzamar's guest of honour at a feast commemorating the defenders of Calharol. The Shaper read the names of the castless off the marker, then presided over a ceremony to return them to the stone, as befitted warriors of their stature. In time, the Arling began to forget the tales of apparitions in the Black Marsh, and ever so slowly, settlers drifted into the region. Scholars said the veil was still thin, and thus the area still dangerous, but the people only cared that there were no longer frightened whispers in the shadows. The village was slowly rebuilt. Twice the Baroness's mansion was rebuilt and occupied, once by a wealthy merchant, and another time by a Norwegian mage. Both died mysteriously. Afterwards, the mansion was torn down completely, and the site left untouched. Anders remained with the Grey Wardens a few years longer, training the Order's next generation of mages. But when the Circle Tower called upon him to deliver a lecture on the nature of the architect, much to the Templars' dismay, Anders told the commander of the Grey that his time with the Wardens was over. And yet, not 2 months later, Anders returned to the Order. Ever after, the Wardens were his home and his lasting companions. When the walls of Vigil's Keep were breached, the surviving defenders watched in horror as a section of stone collapsed upon Villana. When the rubble was later cleared, however, there was no body. Villana was just gone. Over the next years, Nathaniel dedicated himself to the Order and to clearing the blemishes on his family's name. After saving Terran Fergus Cousland from a bandit attack, a portion of Amaranthine was returned to the house. Nathaniel passed the holding to Delilah's son, and when a new castle was eventually built there, a statue of Nathaniel was erected in its courtyard. Justice fought valiantly at the battle for Vigil's Keep, but before the victory horn sounded, a darkspawn sword removed Kristoff's head. It was, of course, unclear whether the spirit of justice perished or simply departed. At the least, Kristoff's wife, Aura, was finally able to reclaim her husband's ashes. It was Sigrun who led the charge against the darkspawn when Vigil's Keep was attacked. Once again, she had an army behind her, and once again, they fought the darkspawn with no hope of survival. This time, Sigrun did not flee. Ogren continued to regale young Warden recruits with his tales of prowess in both battle and bed. His drinking games prompted at least one recruit to declare that she'd rather re-attempt the joining than lift another mug. At the Warden Commander's urging, Ogren took a more active role in his child's life. He visited Felsi often and wrote letters, which the Warden Commander graciously proofread, nearly every week. I'm not convinced we should get these kind of things, because we didn't technically speak to him about it. As for the saviour of Ferelden, she did not remain as commander for the Grey for long. The Darkspawn were no longer a real concern, the Blight well and truly over. It was time for her to move on. She returned to life at court, resuming her duties as Queen of Ferelden and receiving a hero's welcome when she rode back into the capital. King Alistair awaited her at the palace gates, grinning from ear to ear. Some years later, the saviour of Ferelden vanished entirely. Nobody knows for what purpose she departed, yet neither does anyone think her tale is complete. And that's it! We have finished the DLC, and what wonderful DLC it is. Great characters, some that I like, some that I don't, but I like them for that I have such differing opinions on them. I love the story of the architect and the mother and talking darkspawn, and the architect is responsible for the blight. It's a bit of a shame that I couldn't quite tease out that dialogue from the mother, but yeah, I suspect she only reveals that after you've allied yourself with him. Because once the fight is over, if you've allied with him, he just disappears. You don't get a chance to confront him and kill him. So that's a bit of a shame that you don't actually get that. I suppose you have murdered him, so it's all okay in some fashion. Yeah, I've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed that a lot. It's an absolute beast if you play that on Nightmare, by the way. I know we only did the last section on hard, but I really was playing this more for the story than for the challenge. But I played it on Nightmare, and it's an absolute beast. Then you definitely want healers. In fact, I think I've done it before with myself as a mage, and I healed and Anders was healing. Although I was sort of split between being a battle mage and a healer, I just needed the extra healing in some respects. But yeah, that's a fun game. Some fun locations. Black Marsh is still my favourite. Even the bit in the Fade, I don't mind, because you get that scene where you find Justice and he's kind of cool, and then you're taking down the Baroness, and that's kind of cool. And the Electricity Dragon is very cool. I like the Electricity Dragon. Some cool bits of armor, some cool bits of kit. I love the loot. It's fun. And I succeeded, not quite in 100%ing it, because we never did actually finish the Blight Orphan stuff, even though we got that card at the end. And Ogren Family Man is, yeah, I think if you want to try and get that, either you're very lucky if you get it, which I think I did once, or you more likely to get it if you follow a walkthrough to make sure you always choose the right options and you're not accidentally alienating him. But apart from that, I think we saw everyone else's stories. We reunited Nathaniel with his sister Delilah. He finally came around to the fact that his father's a dick and deserved to die. Also that he was a dick at the beginning, but he turned into a good friend and defender of the people. Valana never reunites with her sister, don't really care. Ogren, something of a family man, regardless. Sigrun is an interesting character. We never actually triggered. There is a conversation you can have with her. If you take her in your party to Amaranthine, I think you have to be, you know, if you recruit her early, if you keep her in the party, and if she's high enough level affinity, you can trigger one of those interactions with her where she confronts something from her past. I can't remember exactly the details. She sees I think another dwarf, and you help her out, and it's a little mini thing. But again, it's situational. You can't always trigger it. Obviously, we help Anders, keep him away from those Templars who should have known better than to pick a fight after they've been shot down by not just the Warden Commander, but the King. So yeah, that Templar and her minions deserved to die. Templars annoy me. They annoy me a lot. I'm actually pretty pro-mage, I've got to be honest with you. Although playing as a mage can be a little overpowered. I always play as rogues. I love being a rogue archer. It's like my favourite in any game style. If I've got a choice to be a rogue archer, you better believe I'm going to be a rogue archer. Who else? So Sigrun. Oh, Justice. Well, his end and Anders' end is, if you know anything about Dragon Age 2, you know those cards at the end are, especially Anders' one, is a bit wrong, but I guess when they wrote the cards they didn't know what was coming, so we'll forgive them for that. And we're going to be playing that soon on the channel. I'm looking forward to that. I really like Dragon Age 2. It's a fun game. It's a really fun game. Who else? I think we've covered everybody, haven't we? So there was Sigrun, there was Nathaniel, there was Valana, Justice, Anders, Ogren. Yeah, that's all of the companions. So we got to see almost everything. Almost everything. Oh, Mark Meir, isn't that the guy who does Male Shepherd? I didn't recognise his voice at all. Unless I did and just don't remember it. Possibly, who knows. Anyway, that's it. As usual, I will continue showing the credits. I like to show the credits. Just seeing everybody that's involved in the games and everything that goes into it is, yeah, it's the least I can do, really. Last little bit of respect. So, but I'm not going to be talking anymore because, quite honestly, I've been talking a lot. My throat is sore and I could do with a drink. So I am going to mute my mic and leave it recording just to play out the end of the credits. I hope you've enjoyed my journey through this DLC. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to play next from this game. There are obviously 3 more bits of DLC that I want to show. There is a 4th, but I'm not going to... I might show it, I might not, but that's neither here nor there. So, next for the channel is going to be... Well, I'm not sure. I could take a break from this and go back to Mass Effect. I still really want to finish Mass Effect. I haven't decided. Whatever appears next is what I'm playing next. Again, I'm undecided. But yes, my throat is sore. I could do with a drink. I'm going to sign off here. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please leave a like. maybe even a comment if you have an idea of what you want me to play next. You know, the DLCs or Mass Effect or even something else. You know, I'd love to hear if anybody has any thoughts. Follow me on Twitter if you want to know when I'm releasing videos. I'm also on Facebook if that's easier. Yeah, occasionally I stream on Twitch as well. Not as often lately, actually. I've been busy. I'm in the middle of moving house, so that's been taking up quite a lot of time. There's a lot to do involved: packing up the house, selling the house, getting it all ready. There's still redecorating to be done before we put the house on the market. So yeah, I've been quite busy lately with just changes to life in general. But I'm glad I found the time to finish this, and I'm looking forward to putting some more up on the channel very soon. Okay, that's enough random thoughts from me. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching. Ta-ta for now.